Hello and welcome to Unexplained Possibilities in case you missed it for August 2017. I'm Melvin the Crimson Taurus, and let's not waste a second of time and jump right into it. Now, there were a few exciting things that happened this month, but before we get to those, let's start off with what was going on with Unexplained Possibilities. So, Unexplained Possibilities had two podcasts this month. The first was with guests Ashman and Allie from Fire and Water Astrology. With them, we dove into the subject of the heavenly bodies having slight dictation over our personalities, as well as shared opinions about that day's current events. Ashman and Allie were both incredible guests, and Neema and I learned quite a bit from them. The second podcast was Neema and myself as we went over psychedelics and philosophy, a subject I admittedly struggle on. Fortunately, Neema was there to pick up the slack and tell us how the two go hand in hand. Now, moving on to a few current events. I'm sure many of you have heard about Hurricane Harvey, right? Well, turns out that Hurricane Harvey led to the most recorded rainfall in United States history. The rain was so heavy that many found themselves not only unable to escape it, but also the ensuing floods. It's estimated that 100,000 homes are damaged because of all the flooding. On another interesting note, some scientists believe that the heavy rainfall and devastation of the hurricane was caused from climate change. While there's no definitive proof to back that claim, it does make one wonder. So, were you able to see the total eclipse that occurred August 21st? If so, then congrats, because you're part of a whopping estimated 12.2 million people who ventured out and saw that spectacle. People traveled miles, and some from even out of the country, just to see this rare phenomenon. Talk about an everlasting memory. Another everlasting memory would be spotting Bigfoot, which is exactly what someone claimed to have done. On August 4th in Marin, North Carolina, John E. Bruner says that he saw the legendary creature. Bruner was with a group who was searching for evidence of the Sasquatch when he sees a large bipedal animal covered in fur in the glow from his headlamp. The creature took off in the woods, but Bruner followed and saw it again near the area of the forest where a tree had been snapped in half. Its face was solid black, no hair on it. The hair looked shaggy all over, Bruner says. The creature then took off again, and Bruner recounted seeing its buttocks flexing with each step. The creature then disappeared again, but Bruner says something threw rocks at the team as they left the woods. Finally, we have something here from our friends at Ectovision Paranormal, EVP for short. The team documented their investigation of the Monroe House. Yes, the house that many refer to as the Demon House. Now, I don't want to give anything away, but there's some evidence that was captured that will tickle your scary bone. Be sure to check that out. The link will be in the description below, and know in a future podcast I will be discussing that documentary that they put together. And that concludes Unexplained Possibilities in case you missed it for August 2017. Be sure to catch us in September as we're going to have a busy month with lots of content. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Unexplained Possibilities here on YouTube, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and those links will be in the description below.